I was shooting the ball around one day and I decided to create the greatest score in NBA history. What makes a great NBA score? Like, what determines that? Maybe it's how much points you average a game, or maybe the points you scored in your career. Some say height, but some can say skill. I made a wheel with the top 10 scores in my opinion. We're gonna spin that wheel each season to build a player that can break the all-time records. Here we have a second wheel where we take something from that player. The upgrades for LeBron only put him at a 60 overall. It still isn't enough to put him in the rotation for the Knicks. His first season was tragic because the Knicks didn't bother to put him in for one game. That's not going to stop us because we have objectives to complete in order to become the greatest scorer in the NBA. And for our second season spin, we got Carmelo Anthony. And we got his signature. That is not going to help us at all. Gave him all of Carmelo's sigs, but Carmelo's jump shot is not in the game, so this is all I can really do. And season 2 is no different than season 1. He went up 1 overall though, and he got some badges. We got Shaq for the third season. And we take his athleticism. He still needs a 71 to crack the rotation. That's why he ain't getting no minutes. Alright, we got MJ. Hopefully it's something good, man. And sadly, I was mistaken. His height is not going to be enough. Man, since the Knicks won't put him in the rotation, I'll put him in the rotation myself. We're here to become the greatest scorer. My objective here is to score, so no one's scoring the ball but me. Would you look at that? We broke our first record, 51.3 for the season, MVP, and we won Rookie of the Year. So we're number 2 in most points dropped in the game with 83, and we broke most points in the season with 4,251. And we're number 2 with the most 50-point games with 51, and number 10 in 40-point games with 73. Heading into season 5, we get Kobe Bryant. We got mental, so we got lock in. Mamba mentality. His mental upgrades. Now he's a 76 overall. Let's do some damage. So far, so good. We averaged 50.7 this season, and we made it to number 3 on the list of 40-point games. Heading into season 6, we got Wilt still, and we got post scoring. Let's go. Now we are deadly from the post. Look at these stats. Now we talking. We're at an 82 overall, and we break the record again with 56.3. New season record with 4,613. Now we take the number 1 spot for 50-point games, but we're still at number 2 with 40-point games. And entering season 7, we got KD, and now we got the upgrade we needed, shoot. And as you can see, KD's shooting put us at an 84 overall, and we finally take the number 1 spot and the most points in the playoff game with 73. Average 52 in the playoffs, but also average 47 in the season. Heading into season 8, we got Dirk, and we're going to take his badges. Now we're an 89 overall with 32 badges, and then we finish off the season as a 90 overall, averaging 51.3. In 8 seasons, we climbed our way all the way up the ladder to rank 61 of all time in points, but we still got ways to go. For our final player spin heading into season 9, we get Kareem, and we get tendencies. We hit 92 overall this season, so we're one of the highest overalls this season. So let's make things interesting. We're gonna mess with the shot distribution so our player can average the most points possible. So he went on to average 55 points this season, but averaged 52 for the career. Heading into season 10, let's take a look at all the objectives that I've done so far. Only thing that's really missing from here is the all-time points and most points in a game, and we're also gonna average above 30 for the career. Now heading into season 10, things are gonna get more fun. We're gonna add more stuff to this world, but for now, Hall of Fame shooting is all we got. We're 95 overall with max shooting badges. Let's see what he does this season. He has yet still dropped 100 points in the games, but that's gonna change next season. He averaged 54.8 this season and made it to number 12 on all-time points with 30,000. We're gonna make it more interesting by adding more attributes to this wheel. For season 11, we get max speed with ball. Let's go. Entering the season, we're at 96 overall with max speed with ball, so now we have to drop the 100 points ourselves. And we're facing the Nets. Paulo Banchero's on the Nets and some other guy named Marcus Johnson. I just want to control my guy, so we're playing point guard, and it's on Hall of Fame, so we try to make this difficult, but not too difficult because we took off stamina. It was not looking good for me the first quarter. I was struggling to make buckets.
Here's the screen.
What just happened? I tried to do a Euro step. Come on, give me that! I was shooting too terrible in the first quarter. All I could really do to score points was shoot free throws. Come on, give me that! Heading into the second quarter, things were not getting better for me at all. We started breaking shots after shots. Give me that! Come on, give me that. Let's go. Come on.
Kobe!
Come on. That's in there. Come on.
Drives
Come
in.
on.
Where the
Bully
fuck
him.
are you
Give me
going?
that. Come on, get in there. I tried to make a comeback, but entering the third quarter, the Nets were just running away with it. Get in there, come on. Maybe it was the meter. I'm getting cooked. I was getting cooked this quarter, man. This guy became a defensive god. He was stealing the ball every possession from me. Bro, he stole the ball again! He broke the record for most steals. At this point, we were down by 30, and it didn't look like I was going to drop 100 points. But in the fourth quarter, I tightened up, and I tried to drop 100 points. Come on again. Let's go. We fall to the Nets, and Aaron can drop 80. I came to the realization I suck. For the rest of the season, I'll go on to average 50 points. Now we're top 5 of points all time with 34,000. And during season 12, we got max speed. We tried lowering everyone's tendencies again so I could be the only one shooting the ball. So I gotta drop 100 this season. We averaged 90.7 this season. There's no way he didn't drop 100. We destroyed it. We dropped 104 times that season, and our highest being 129. All that's left to do is to sim the rest of the career to see if we can average above 30.1. And we officially did it. He officially retired after 16 years in the NBA. So let's see his final stats. We are number 1 in points all time with 68K. And we had 687 50-point games, followed up by 973 40-point games, and destroyed points per game with 51.9. If you think that's interesting, you need to watch Enter the NBA right here.